Welcome to session number 21. And so far, it's been a great pleasure. And today we're going to talk about there is a time for everything. Now remember our 5 key steps. I said it right in the beginning. Start with reflecting, but in other words, become aware of all your thoughts. Number 2 is all about start with a replacement. Number 3, start rewriting these type of things and getting some decent wisdom quotes and thoughts. Number 4, about let's revisit those statements with powerful affirmations and then reactivate. Keep on feeding these new thoughts. Okay, so please get a copy of this material and work through the online stuff. You will enjoy. But I want to start, because we're talking about a season, a time for everything. I want to take you back to a statement of Kennedy, May 25, 1961. And listen to this. I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal before the decade is out of landing a man on the moon and returning him safety to Earth. And then the famous statement from Neil Armstrong, 20th July 1969. One small step for man, one great and giant leap for mankind. And then there was another great statement from Winston Churchill, who said the following: there comes a special moment in everyone's life, a moment for which that person was born. That special opportunity, when he or she seizes it, will fulfill his mission, a mission for which he or she is uniquely qualified. In that moment, he or she finds greatness. It is the finest hour. Such a wonderful statement. So I want to go deeper. There is a time for everything on earth. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to uproot, a time to tear down, a time to build, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to scatter stones and a time to gather them, a time to embrace and a time to refrain, a time to search and a time to give up, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear and a time to mend, a time to be silent as well as a time to speak. So you will see it. I'm talking about the way forward, and every person do have different seasons. And the seasons are not always the same length, but there's always a beginning and an ending, and it always comes in a sequence. So it's important. So we're saying it doesn't matter if it's winter or spring, or is it summer or fall, there are different seasons. And one of the things that I've learned while I was in Oklahoma, when a guy said to me, Mario, it's your character plus your competency that's going to give you your consistency. So it's a big test of our character, because in difficult times, we believe, it's going to be, we get complacent, we deny, and there's confusion. But we're now moving into a new phase, a new leadership style. And I'm going to discuss it more and more and more, because I know we need to have a different leadership style. You need to shape your leadership again. You need to engage with a new vision. You need to refine all the processes. You need to value people like never before and differently. And then also you need to excel at results. That's going to be such an important issue for us as we move into the next phase. So I'm asking myself a very important question. What time is it right now in your life? And I want to quote John 3:16, which is to me always it's just a great statement. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. So we're talking about different seasons. So in a different season, always look at what is your passion. Follow the big picture of life. Spell out your dream. And then also get to move on, and then stay open to changes. I know, being a lecturer in leadership principles, there are more than 300, I think more than about 320 leadership principles and definitions. But I still love the one that I've learned from my mentor, Bruce Witt, who said, leadership is formed by following first. Leadership is modeled by serving second. And leadership is expanded by influencing to the third and the fourth generations. And leadership is focused on God's kingdom and leaves a lasting legacy. So please, leadership to me it's a topic that we need to discuss more and more. But if you want to implement things in life, you've got to have three things. You're going to have a clear vision, there's going to be actionable goals, and there's going to be pressure for change. Because if you don't have a clear vision, I know you're going to plot. If you don't have actionable goals, you're going to mark time. And if you don't have a pressure for change, what's going to happen is going to be dust gathering. So I want to close with my final messages. Number one, above all else, guard your heart, for it is the wellspring of life. Number two, out of the overflow of the heart, the mouth speaks. And number three, do what is right and just. Number four, a good name is more desirable than all the riches of the world. Number five, do what is right, specifically in the eyes of God. Number six, love does not harm to its neighbor. And number seven, above all, love each other deeply. Powerful messages. And I want to close with my blessings to you. And specifically during this time, may God bless you with new creative ways, with new insights, with new hope, with new love, with new depth, with new meaning, with new insights, with new challenges, with new dreams. So from my side, I want to say personally, thank you very much. This is not the end. We started with a new series for the next 14 days. Connect with us. But please make this information available. Forward it, circulate this. I would love to teach and guide and mentor about 1,000 people. And I'm saying thank you very much for all your feedback to me, for all the support. I'm giving God all the glory. Be blessed.